This is my 1949 Royal KMG desktop typewriter that I got last summer at an antique store near my house for $35. And I have to say I'm glad I purchased it. I really truly am. All the keys and everything work. It has a new black ribbon. I did originally order a red and black ribbon for it, but it came as just a black ribbon, but I don't really mind. It has the glass top keys, all in great shape. The E is kind of, well, a little off with the middle prong, I guess that's what you could say of it. But it's a great typewriter. I am really truly glad I got it, because what the guy at the antique store tells me is a lady will come in and she will buy these typewriters with the glass top keys or any other typewriter for full price, and she will just take all the parts, take the thing completely apart, and use it as jewelry, as I've sometimes seen it. So I went home and I discussed it with my parents, and I said, you know, I have to save it. So I went back the next day and I got it, and I started typing on it, and I've been using it on and off. I only have one problem. The platen, or the main roller, is hard as a rock. I talked to a guy who repairs typewriters, and he said that if you take your fingernail and you press it against there, you should see your fingernails imprint, and I didn't see it, so I'll have to either get a replacement one or find some way to get it refurbished. But anyways, it's got the famous magic margin back here. It says magic. That's cool that that's still there. And back here, this is the interesting part. When I found out when I was tinkering and oiling this thing when I first got it, this is how it controls the margin or the tab. When you press the tab button, that's how it works. So I have the margins set for 10 and 75, and I usually space it 5 at the beginning of a sentence or something, so I have it set this little prong for 5. But anyways, this little lever right here releases the, I guess you could say, the escapement of the clicking of the roller. This one over here, this brings it forward, and you could easily just take the paper out or slide the paper in. This, of course, you have dual carriage release, one over here, and where is it? Right over here. You have your different space between the lines, between 1, 2, and 3. When I got this was sticky, and when I would pull it over, it would stick there, and then it would slowly just move back over. So I oiled that up, and when I got that to spring back like new, I said, well, wow, look at that, even though it wasn't that impressive at all. But like I said, the glass keys, the ribbon direction switch, this will move over like that, so you can, I guess, advance the ribbon by hand or something. You have your stencil, black and red ink. This you have to push over and then move it to stencil. I guess that was maybe a safety feature. On the back, you have the Royal, which is in pretty good condition. A few scratches, but nothing major. And then over here you have Royal Typewriter Company Incorporated, New York, made in the United States of America, protected by American and foreign patents, touch control. And on the other side of this typewriter, I forgot to mention that, there's your touch control. It goes from 0 to 6. I originally had it on 6, and now I have it on 4 because I found that's the best one for when I'm typing on it, that it doesn't leave holes in the ribbon and the paper. And because, even though it's a new ribbon, you could see there it's got some holes in it, because when I had it on black I would really pound the keys, but now I leave it on red because now it uses the bottom. When the key comes up, it uses the bottom of the ribbon instead of the top, so I don't leave any more holes, or the ribbon doesn't leave, you know, spots where the ink didn't fully catch on the letter. But anyways, let me do the standard testing for typewriters, which uses all the keys. You have your paper guides right here. I always put those up when I'm putting paper in. Okay, let's see now. The standard test for a typewriter is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, which uses all the letters in the alphabet. So this has a, usually they just say tab, this has a tabular button, tabular. Not really impressive. But anyways. Whoops. Thought I made a mistake. There we go. Alright, that says, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And all the other keys work. All 2 through 0. The 1 is lowercase l. This has the 1/2 and 1/4. The 1/4, which I never really tested, actually has a problem. Well, not really a problem. I have to clean that key probably, because it doesn't leave a good 4. It just leaves the 1 in the line, and then it doesn't do anything afterwards. But anyways, the glass key is in great shape. And here go my clocks. They're going to go off now. Disregard them. You have your margin release, your tab set, tab clear, and a dash and like a star button or a pound button. But that's the 1949 Royal KMG.